Hello again, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Midnight Science, a 2021 independent dystopian film, science fiction, that is currently available to watch on Tubi. It's been in my watch list for some time now, so I had to give it a shot. First off, I'll have to admit the NES cartridge-style poster drew my attention to it. The plot goes like this. Taking place on the eve of Y2K, a down-on-his-luck scientist named Victor Weiss chancely achieves transhumanism through his ambition to win a technology contest. His vision is to combine a human brain with a machine. This film kept me watching, and I didn't have to force feed it to myself. Admittedly, this film, it's slow paced at certain times, and the cinematography can be kind of bland, but it's still entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The acting is kind of low budget quality, but this is what adds to the film's charm. To come across as a B-movie intentionally and still pull it off to be watchable is great. The camera filter adds that late-night 80s movie vibe very well. I like the mockery of media and commercials in that time period. This is reminiscent of the late-night infomercials aired back at that time. The movie is directed by Jonathan Anthony and stars Shirley Kwan and Chris Griffin in the lead roles. The movie actually won 3 awards in the Sherman Oaks Film Festival in 2021. One for Best Feature Film and one for Best Screenplay, which I can see because this movie does have a good screenplay with a good build-up in the story until the end. I'll say it again, the NES cartridge-style poster I liked a whole bunch. This does not slack on its promise, as I was expecting, but it delivers chiptune music in several places throughout the film, especially for the intro and the section story breaks. There are some strong comical beats and lines. Some jokes land, and others just don't. Some of the technology in the movie that was used at the time, like RJ45 telephone wires for an internet connection, and most of the computers in the movie look really old school. The most notable of the movie scenes are those that include 16-bit video game graphics. This is the first time I've seen that done very well in a movie, and there is a good bit of it very entertaining to watch. There's some killer special effects in the end with a nod to 2010 A Space Odyssey. The movie presents and questions quantum physics as well as alternate realities. Now, this movie gets a 6.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb, and I would say that's about right. There's nothing really groundbreaking about it, other than its use of retro video game graphics. But it's still a fun watch. If you're in the feel for something 80s, B-vibed, and retro, then this is probably for you. Let's check out the trailer.
It's starting to roll. Shit.
Are you terrified of Y2K? You should be.
Let's do it. All I ever wanted was to be the most famous person in the world. Is that really so much to ask? Immortality. It's what everybody wants, one way or another.
It's alive!
The most complex object in the known universe is this evolutionary miracle perched on our necks. The rest of this meat is just a biological life support machine that'll eventually fail and kill us. But what if we could replace it? I present to you the first step toward total body prosthesis.
All right, I'm gonna stop you there.
I know, in English,
No,
right?
I get it. You want to cut out a brain and put it in a machine.
What's the next move?
We wake it up.
Who are you?
From your unconscious mind, that little voice in your head you call God.
Inside that box is the C to the first $1 trillion company.
If I'm not back in 1 hour, call the president.
You are an evolutionary accident. I am the master here.
I want to make freaking sure they never forget the name Victor Weiss. So, you want to make history?
Brains, computers, machines. And you don't see any potential danger in all that.
What's the worst that can happen?
Pretty cool flick. 6.7, it's about right. I liked it. Well, there you go. So my overall conclusion, I give it a thumbs up. Give it the big thumbs up. Absolutely check this movie out. Big spoiler alert, there's a sequel coming. I'm looking forward to the next one. So, if you like this video, please hit the like and consider subscribing. Until next time, this is Chroma signing out.